Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Chart here. So I want to introduce you to two apps that you might want to try on your Fire TV or your Fire Stick. So the two apps I'm talking about are two browsers. You know, the Fire TV and the Fire Stick never had browsers. They had apps that you can install, but now they have browsers. So if you want to surf the web on your TV, you can do that. But there's one that I personally like out of the two. So I'm gonna give you a quick demo and then I'm gonna come back at the end and tell you which one I pick. Okay, so what I want to feature today is these two apps, Firefox and Silk browser. At first they didn't have these browsers, so you know it was next to impossible to browse the web using your Fire Stick or your Fire TV. I always look for one on that store because this is not connected to the Google Play Store, so you can't get the apps like you see on the Android box. Even though Amazon is running a version of Android, you know, it's their version of it, you couldn't access the Play Store using the Fire TV or the Fire Stick. Some people have found hacks around it, but you know, straight out the box, you just can't do it. So I'm finally glad to see that they added the Firefox and a Silk browser to this device. It makes it easier for you to browse the web and go to your Facebook page and go to your Twitter page and any other web page you've been trying to get to on your TV. You know, it's very convenient. And although the Samsung TV itself comes with a browser, it doesn't perform as good as a regular browser. It's okay, it works, but it's not like a regular browser. You know, it needs some fine tuning. So Samsung need to work on that. Anyway, so I'm gonna go through the process on installing the Firefox and the Silk browser right now. Okay, now that I got the Firefox or Fire TV installed, instead of opening it, I'm gonna do the Silk browser because I'm a guy that likes to have multiple browsers on my devices, you know, just for option's sake. Okay, so the Silk browser took a little longer than the Firefox to install, but they're installed now. So let's do the Firefox first and see what that looks like. And as you can see, it comes with some pre-tiles website that I can go to, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually search or enter an address. Now, as you can see down here, it tells me I can press and hold to say the words or phrase. Okay, so I'm running the Firefox browser right now on the Fire TV. And for some reason, it's cutting off half the video. I've refreshed the page, but it's not loading the full page. So I'm back on the Firefox browser and I'm gonna try it one more time to see what it does. Okay, so it loaded that time. I mean, I don't know what was going on, but it seems like you have to keep reloading the page to get it to come out right. Okay, so now I'm trying the Silk browser. Okay, so the Silk browser went straight to what I was trying to find. You know, I did the search and it seemed to find it better. I had a little hard time with Firefox trying to find the website. And as you can see, it looks just like the website. And this is more like in a tablet mode because it's not spread out across the site. But it's pretty slick. I mean, it's working fine. As you can see, the mouse just jumps from one section to the next. It doesn't actually move. You know, I can barely tap it and it still jump. I mean, it doesn't matter how hard or soft I touch the button. It jumps from one section to the next, as you can see. So that's my only gripe with the Firefox browser. Yeah, you can see the Silk browser is a little bit smooth and strolling. You know, it's pretty quick. And it doesn't do that jumping around like the Firefox browser does. Okay, so the one that I end up going with is the Silk browser. Like I say, in the demo, I showed you how each one function, you know. But to me, function-wise, the one that I pick is the Silk browser. I like the fluidness in it. I like the smoothness in it. And the mouse is more controllable. Now, you might get a better response if you hook up a Bluetooth mouse to your Fire TV. But just using the remote itself, it's a little bit jerky, and it's not precise as the Silk browser. As you can see, you know, when you move the little mouse, it just barely moves on the Silk browser. But on the Fire TV, it just jerked to different position. You know, it's going to be a lot of headache trying to get that to stop in the spot that you really want it to stop. So if you're looking for my recommendation, I would go with the Silk browser. You know, the Firefox is fine, but the Silk browser is a little bit better. But you can just try them. I mean, you know, give them a shot. They are just free browsers. You know, you're not paying for it. You might like it, you might not like it, but like I said, give it a shot. Now, one last thing I want to let you know about these browsers. They're actually displaying the web page in tablet mode. So everything is stacked on each other instead of spread out on the page. I haven't seen a setting in there where I can change it to make it do that, like in desktop mode instead of tablet mode. So that's the only thing I noticed that seems to be a drawback in these two browsers. I wish there's a way you could go in desktop mode instead of tablet mode, because on a big 50-inch TV it doesn't really need to be in tablet mode. You know, you can go see the full desktop mode, but there's no way to switch it. So I just want to let you know that. But maybe in future updates they might fix that and give you that option. I'm not sure, but for now I know it's strictly tablet mode. So just be aware of that. But if you're looking for a way to just browse the web while you're laying in bed or you're on the couch and you don't feel like getting your tablet or your laptop, this is a quick, easy way to do it right there on the screen if you got a Fire TV or a Fire Stick. So if you decide to try any of these browsers, I would like to hear your feedback. You know, you can leave it in the comment section. Let me know which one you like the best. Let me know if you figure out something that I didn't in the video, you know, because I would like to know that. If you figure out a way to make it desktop mode, let me know. I'm going to still play with it for a little bit. If I do, I'll come back and make another video. If they do an upgrade to it and make it better, I'll do another video on that one. So I want to thank you for taking the time and watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.